back. I know we started several times, but we back for real this time.
We back. We back. We back. We back.
In 2025, we are back. We are the Real Lifeish podcast,
Yes.
live and in effect
Bam.
for our first episode of the new year, which
Mm-hmm.
we talking about all of the good things, all of the good things. We talking about the forge. We're talking about juror number two.
Number two.
We're talking about the preacher that in the pregnant member. We talking about it all. We talking about it all.
Oh, wasn't it another preacher that the feds came in while he was preaching about the
Yeah,
children?
yeah, yeah. We talking about it all today
Mm.
on Real Life is Friends podcast. I am one of your hosts, Kimberly.
I'm Mila. Hello.
Yep. So let's go ahead and kick it off for this episode. So, Mila, what is your social media? So, for this episode, since it's the first one of the year, we decided we both are going to do a social media question of the week. So, Mila, what is your social media question for the week?
Mm. You know what? My social media, I don't know if it's really a question because, people always talking about, my New Year's resolution, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. My comment, stop lying to yourself on what you're going to do for the new year. Like you're going to go work out. If you didn't go work out in December, you ain't going in January, taking up them good folks' space and energy for a membership that you're going to cancel in 30 days.
Not 30 days.
45 then. 45
some
days.
some people make it like 2 weeks.
So stop lying. Stop lying about what you're gonna do for the new year. That's not even a question. That is just my thought and my statement. Quit lying to yourself on what you're gonna do for the new year. Because really, do when we make New Year's resolutions, do they really stick?
Um, I would say that the ones I make, I feel like for the most part,
Hmm.
they stick around.
But everybody go through new year, new me. I'm getting rid of the old. I'm starting new. I'm getting rid of friends. I'm da 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 da. Stop lying. Y'all gonna keep being friends. You're gonna still be doing the same old habits. Quit lying to yourself for the 20 and
people
the 25.
people do be changing. So what's your question?
My,
Because it sounded more like a vent to me. I don't know if that was a question because it sounded like a vent to me. But
it did sound like a vent, did I'm just tired. I guess my question, though, really and truly, what are you going? What are you going to do different for yourself? We talking about mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially. Those are four areas there. Okay, what are you going to do differently?
so I'm actually going to be talking to a therapist.
Okay.
I already set up my appointment, and I have my
Yay.
first appointment in a couple of weeks. So
Okay.
I'm gonna be doing that.
That takes care of your mental.
Hmm.
Okay. Spiritually, what you're gonna do spiritually?
Well, I stay reading the Bible every day. I stay talking to the good Lord. So um, nothing really is going to change with that for the most part. I might pick up a couple more plans along my way. I ain't really did plans in a long time, like the Bible plans on the Bible app.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah. Other than that, I oh, I'm also gonna save money. I already have um set up at work to put things to the side to save money. So
Okay.
I'm trying.
Okay. That's a good see. Those are, I think those are doable. Those are doable things. I like that. Me spiritually, I'm getting back in the church and at least going. Because there was a time when the good COVID hit, the good panoramic, the good Panera Bread came around, I stopped going. So now
Mm,
I am going back to church, which I enjoy. Um, Financially, I'm supposed to stop spending like I do sell dope around here.
oh, okay. Just say no to drugs.
No, but I am going to get my finances back in order. And really and truly, because I think we tend to, or I know for me, tend to just buy unnecessary stuff and, just really start enjoying the stuff that I have. So we'll do that. And I would say mentally, I do need to get back into therapy because I have not done therapy in probably at least 2 years.
Mm,
But I have started back journaling, so that's a good thing.
yeah.
Uh, and that's about it. I mean, I'm not the one to say I'm going to work out. I'm going to, join a gym. I walk sunny every day. That's my workout.
Okay. If you say so.
Don't talk about Sonny.
I
He's
ain't
over there
talking.
asleep. You hear him snoring.
I didn't say anything about them.
But what's your social media question?
So my social media question is stemmed from a video, and I did want to pull it up and tell you the video and all of this stuff, but and like give the people credit, but whatever. Um, because they probably stole it from somebody else, so it is what it is. So it's a video that basically a delivery driver, I believe it was maybe FedEx or maybe Amazon. Basically, they were trying to deliver a package. And in the process of delivering the package, apparently they needed to use the restroom really, really bad. I think they said they had like diarrhea or something like that. And they
Mm-mm.
wanted to use the person bathroom, and the customer was like, "No, you can't come in here. Like, it's me and my kids. You can't come in here." And people in the comments were all like, "Why would they try to push?" And it looks like he was just trying to get into the house. Da 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 da. And I'm like, "No, he looked like he really was out here trying to use the restroom." Um. So my question, social media question, because this was really asked, um, would you let a delivery driver that's delivering your package, not that they deliver your neighbors or anything, but they deliver your package and said that they had to use the restroom, would you let them in your house to use the restroom if they had diarrhea? That's my question.
No. I don't know them people. No. You ain't supposed to fuck up my toilet. No. No. Uh-uh. You knew you had diarrhea before you got to my street.
But
And you
like,
passed.
okay,
Nope. And you passed a Shell gas station. There's plenty of restaurants. Uh, fast food. You could have stopped there. You didn't necessarily have to deliver my package right then and there. I've been waiting anyway 2 3 days. What's 2 more hours? What's 30 minutes gonna do? No. Uh. I know you ain't gonna let nobody in your house.
yes, I will. I will on everything. If that person, couple of things to understand. I understand when it's time to use the restroom, it's time to use the restroom. And I think he actually proceeded to use the restroom on himself. I have been in those situations where, like I said, if I needed to use the restroom, I needed to use the restroom. Uh, and also based on where my bathroom is at to my front door, it's a no brainer. I would definitely um allow you to use the restroom because my bathroom is just right there. Like
Mm,
so, and I can be there standing guard. So it's not like it's an issue. You're not having to go anywhere else inside. Like if you had to go like through like in my old apartment, absolutely not. Because you would have had to go through too much just to go to my restroom. Because it was on the other side of the apartment. Well, the guest bathroom was on the other side.
mm.
So absolutely not. But where I stay at now, yes. There's been plenty of times that like people have came in to deliver or do the HVAC or something like that in my house right now and asked to use the restroom, and I'm like, sure, go ahead and use the restroom. Now, this is if I'm getting something delivered. If you trying to deliver something to my neighbors and you knock on my door, you just gonna be knocking on my door because you're not getting in. But like if I literally have a package and I know I have a package and I see a good FedEx or whatever, because let me tell you something right also. I'm probably gonna be calling my mama while you doing it. So my mama already knows somebody gonna be in the house. Because anything pop off, I got them covered.
How many
So
times though are you at home when the delivery person delivers a package?
surprisingly, I be at home a lot when they be delivering packages. I used to be at home even more when they was delivering packages. Now, do they not normally knock on the thing or ring the doorbell or anything? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So,
I
so
I mean, it's, I, I don't.
So
Mm.
if you really wouldn't, if somebody you up there getting something, let's say since it's your dog, you probably got stuff delivered from Chewy or something like that. I don't know, telling. Say for instance, they come and whoever delivers for Chewy comes to deliver a package to you and say, I need to use the restroom, and you ain't gonna let them use it.
9 times out of 10, I'm probably not even at home when it's delivered. So,
If I said if you're at home, this is if you're at
mm-mm,
home.
no,
Y'all see
because
how mean Mila is and how nasty
I
I
am.
am.
I know. Now I would change my stance though if somebody was like you say, if you was a if that I had was getting it painted or somebody was fixing something, okay, mm, I go ahead and say yeah, go ahead and use it. But you just delivering packages, because by the time you got to my door, you done passed 5, 6 other doors you could have used the bathroom at.
What if he just was in a neighborhood down the street or something like that? I'm just saying, like,
The
because the
delivery
urge.
person.
Because have you never had diarrhea? I'm just asking you a question. Because I don't think you understand. Like, I understand this man pain. You never had to go. You just never had to go. Okay.
I mean, I've had to go, and I mean, yeah, but I've been like, I praise His holy name that I never had to use it on myself. Praise His name. Uh, but I've had that before, but I'm just no. I don't even like to use because okay, and even if you at work and you have diarrhea, it's like you're like, oh, I have to go in this bathroom, and I don't be want to use everybody's bathroom, and that's why I'm like, that's nasty. No, I'm not
Okay.
letting no stranger come
So
in my house.
so you just gonna poop on yourself? I'm, I'm
No,
just saying.
I mean, shit. If I have to, I guess so.
Well, see, this is why I carry around Lysol and Lysol wipes or Clorox wipes. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Let me just say, I mean,
Because
there have
no, seriously, like I used to have very, very, very sensitive stomach,
been okay.
and it's thankfully Knock on wood. We ain't like that no more. But my stomach was very, very sensitive. And I'm just saying, I understand somebody pain if they now this again, this is only if I know that this package is truly being delivered to me and I you can't go and be my neighbor's delivery person and knock on my door because you're not gonna even I'm probably not gonna even respond to you. I'll be
I
talking
mean,
to
and
I'll be talking to the video camera and be like, huh? Mm-mm.
I'll be like,
Uh-huh.
home.
No.
Not home, leave it on the porch. No. I mean, but I would say if there's okay, because when we live in neighborhoods, so we see like some delivery people are just kind of routine, so you kind of see them regularly.
Yeah.
I probably would like if the male person, I probably would like okay, I done seen you 5 6 times, and I know where your job is. I can go around the corner and point you out. Yeah, come on, use the bathroom, yada yada yada. But just a random delivery person and you done passed at least 30 houses before you got to buy. So now you just knocking on doors to see who gonna help you out. You done shitted on yourself by
Well, apparently that you and your uncle agree.
now. See? Know what I'm saying? Oh no, no. You're not supposed to just come shit in my damn house. No. No. Just use it on yourself.
No
Uh-uh.
compassion. No compassion at all.
What we say, Uncle? Damn them, they'll be strong.
Like I
No.
said, I think because I have like I've had stomach sensitive issues. I'm willing to be
But
like,
when you know you have, this is the thing. When you know you have a sensitive stomach, then that means you need to be careful as to what you are eating and where you eating it at. So you need to kind of time when your stomach issues gonna kind of kick in.
you don't know. It pops up. Well, let me
No,
ask
if
you
you
something. Does
it,
anybody? Because my best friend saying she ain't gonna let no delivery person in her house either. Does anybody? Will anybody agree with me?
no, you don't. You going to shit on that toilet by yourself, friend? Because ain't nobody agree with you on that. Nope.
Y'all heartless.
Oh well. it is what it is. You know.
Mama, text me and let me know if you would let somebody come to
Y'all
your
ain't
house.
gonna let nobody.
First of
Ain't he?
all, my mama probably would not let nobody. She never mind.
Now,
Never mind, mama. Don't even text me because I already know you gonna be like, no.
see, your mama wouldn't even do that. No, we don't know these delivery people. No, but you know what? God got a blessing with your name on it because you gonna let them shit in your house. Not I. I don't miss that blessing.
Like, no, seriously, you never know when it's really gonna creep up.
No,
Yeah.
I don't even know if Jalene's watching. Ain't nobody. She got a sensitive stomach. She know that. Everybody know that. You take your medication. You do whatever it is you need to do. So when you go out, your stomach can be settled. And then by the time you get home, then hey, you already know. You know what you can eat. If you know you can't eat fried beans, why the hell you gonna go out and eat fried beans and then want to go 2, 3 other places? No. Know your stomach. That is her. I'm with Sabrina. Oh, no, 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 these people. Barely know your neighbors. And you think I'm supposed to sit here?
Name. I only know one neighbor name.
So, okay. So this is the thing. You only know one neighbor name, but you gonna let the delivery person come in your house and shit?
The only reason why I know that person's name is because like a Facebook and we in a neighborhood group. So that's why I know
Again.
her name and I know what she looked like.
Again.
And she
So you
and she helped me out. She literally helped me out. I had to send her a message and say, "Hey, my package got delivered and I'm not at home. Can you pick up my package?" and she had her husband to come pick up the package for me, so it won't be left out overnight for multiple days. Shout out to my neighbor. We
And so again, you only know one neighbor,
I know one neighbor name.
but you gonna let a delivery person shit in your house. Girl, you crazy. Make it make sense. Cause it ain't that math ain't math and shucks.
No,
Mm-mm.
it's because most of my neighbor to the side of me, she she don't be at home. Um, well, she do, but she don't. The only reason why I know some of them is because of either a yard sale or giving out candy for Halloween.
I can't do for Halloween. That is all. They'll be okay. Take that ass home and shit. You'll be fine. Cause Kim ain't making no sense around here. This logic is not adding up for somebody that only know one neighbor. And that's only because shit they probably scooped them out on Facebook and went down the rabbit hole on it.
No, it's because there was an issue, and then she said something. And I was like, "Oh, that's my neighbor name," and then thank you to my neighbor.
See, I know my neighbors. I know, I know my neighbors in my neighborhood right here.
Well, forget y'all.
Don't be mad because I speak to my neighbors and you know. I know my
I
I can
really don't see my neighbors for real on everything. I really do not see them.
mm,
That neighbor is the only neighbor I really see sometimes. But
what
anyway,
you need to, the goal I want you to have for 2025, at least know three more neighbors.
I, I know who two of them voted for. Well, I know who people voted for,
I need you to have their phone numbers.
or at least the signs in the yard that says who they voted for.
I cannot.
Get what you get. So, so moving on. Of course, you know we reviewed TV shows.
Facts up, facts, facts, facts.
I hope not. But
You
we review various TV shows and movies on here. So a couple weeks ago, I watched this lovely movie that I got Jamila to watch as well. That movie was called Juror number two.
yeah, yeah,
Now, was this on Max?
yeah,
Okay,
Max.
okay. This is on Max. So imagine you are selected to be a member of the jury. As you're listening to the case, you realize, oh, I might be involved. So you contact the lawyer.
No, be like, I was at that bar. I remember that night.
You contact the lawyer, and the lawyer is like, well, maybe we don't need to talk about this. That's basically what he was doing. He was like, give me $1 or whatever. Maybe we don't need to talk about this no more. And someone is literally on trial for a murder, and you are actually the person that did it. And now you need to decide whether or not you want to stay on the jury. You need to decide whether or not you want to help this person become, be found not guilty, because clearly he's not guilty because, hey, it's you. You're the guilty one. Or do you want him to just go to jail because, hey, if somebody's in jail, no one's going to be looking for you? That's basically the gist of the movie.
That's the gist. That's the gist. And that man was sitting there. He done got picked. He's sitting up his wife pregnant, like, don't, tell them, you can't do this, XYZ. And he tried to go in there, tell that lie. Didn't work. So he gets up in there, sitting there with his notepad, listening.
I know.
I personally, because I want to get to heaven and see my mama, I would have told, I at least would have said, I don't know if I'd have told that I hit the person and knocked them over the bridge, but I at least probably would have been like, okay, I was at that bar also, and I want to excuse myself from the jury.
Okay. Well, he tried to excuse himself before he knew any of this.
Yeah,
He
but
because keep in mind, he did not realize what had happened because he thought he hit a deer.
true, and that's granted, he did think he hit a deer. However, but as he was listening to that good evidence that was being presented, I politely would have put my finger up and said, you know what? I was at the bar that day. I recall that night. I recall them arguing in the bar.
But now you bringing attention to yourself
I
because you ain't gonna
do.
tell the whole truth. You bringing attention to yourself.
I'm just gonna tell just a taint.
The taint of the truth.
I was there. I wouldn't lie. I was there. I, hey,
Keep in mind the other jury member that you helped get kicked off the jury decided to, oh, let me go be detective because I used to be a detective. Let me go be a detective and let me go pull who all had body work done and then say, hey, your name is on the list. Next thing you know, he's no longer a jury member because you made sure he got kicked off.
right there dropping that man documents and can on, getting him put off the jury because he know him and that forerunner them ran that woman down, knocked her clean over.
I would so tell on myself because I'd be like, listen, I thought I hit a deer. Because I feel like this. The more you continue on that jury, you are going to there's no escaping at that point. Cause now I feel like you're accessory to something. Like I feel like you doing some extra illegal stuff on top because it truly was an accident. Now, it didn't make
It
him
was a
look good because
true.
of the fact that he had a history of having, he had a DUI or whatever and stuff like that. So he had a history of some, substance abuse problems. So him going being at this bar was not conducive to what he should have been doing. But I would have been right there and say, Your Honor, as soon as they started saying that, I would have started looking around and said, raise my hand. Judge,
That's why I'm like, I'm putting up a finger and saying, excuse me, I was there. I was at the bar that night. I kind of remember them arguing, but I didn't see nothing there. Now it's up to the rest of the good people to pull that forerunner, body work records. But cause now, and I was mad because he done sat there. He done tried to convince. He done convinced damn near everybody on that jury that that man actually did, and he really did. And I was mad, and then gonna want to go up to that good lady and tell her, "Well, your career. They gonna talk about you all. Damn them. They can talk about me. You right here lying with your good baby." But the lady did knock on the door, so I'm hoping there's a part two, because I'm hoping she coming around there gonna arrest him.
I'm hoping there's a part two as well. Like to me, I liked it because one, I haven't seen any movie kind of like that before.
True.
because and then like I said, it's like a whole moral dilemma of what you need to do, and and he feels guilty. That's why he went and contacted a lawyer, but at the same time, he has a new baby, so he don't really want to go to jail, and he don't really want to get in trouble, and that's all the more reason in my mind you go tell immediately.
But then he should have, because now that ass about to be in jail probably for a long time and ain't gonna see that baby grow up. While he run around here telling the tink tink, I done got rid of the forerunner. Oh, dude, you getting rid of evidence that they gonna find who got that forerunner.
Okay, and then I'm like, was a piece of her body part or something down there or something? Because he, one scene he was looking up under the car, and I'm like, I wonder did
Mm-hmm.
anything get. But it's to me, to be completely honest, this is like a fear unlocked for me because there's plenty of like no, I'm gonna say plenty, but
Don't say that that's gonna incriminate you in the law of your mother.
but there's been times where people have themselves have driven down the road and hit a bump or hit something and thought they hit something potentially or something, or maybe it's a, like I said, a bump in the road or something like that, and then the next thing you know, like you see, you don't see anything behind you, so you're good. He had some unfavorable conditions. First of all, it was dark, it
And
was
it was raining.
raining, like, and he was already emotional because that's the night they lost the baby, or the anniversary of them losing the child baby or something like that, or her having a miscarriage or
It
stillbirth.
might have been a miscarriage. I can't remember because I have to go because I know he was sitting there and he was contemplating life choices,
Yeah,
and that was picking up that drink.
yeah.
Sorry.
So to me, yeah, I if I was on his jury and he says this happened and it was an accident, I'll be like, you know what? You're right. It was an accident. And let me just give you like manslaughter, vehicular manslaughter, or
But
something
he
like
looked
that.
that stuff up. Remember, he did Google that, like vehicular homicide or manslaughter or something. He did Google it one time, and I don't know if he was at work or at home or somewhere. He Googled it, and I still think that that's gonna come back to bite him because baby girl showed up at the door.
Yeah.
Ring ring.
And yeah, I'm hoping it's definitely a part two because I need to know exactly if he gonna go to jail and what's gonna happen. But I feel like he should have just opened his mouth at the beginning. And he tried to do the right thing. So I low key also blame his lawyer because
I'm like that now. If I was the lawyer, and I would take. Okay, say if you came to me and said, "Bitch, I done killed somebody. I think I done hit."
baby, first of all, listen. If I'm not a lawyer, do not say that to me. I'm calling. I'm. I will be
No,
calling
but I'm saying,
911. Okay, if I
I'm
was a lawyer, okay.
if
You said
I
if
was
I
the
was.
lawyer,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. If I was the lawyer and you came to me and said, "Look, I was down at the good bar having myself a good time. It was raining, and I done hit something." I'm gonna say, put a pause in it right there. Don't you say nothing. Go home. Don't tell me nothing else. Don't even give me no dollar.
I thought you were saying civilian to civilian, baby. I'm telling on you.
Civilian to civilian, you would tell.
Absolutely, 1000%. They was talking about this guy. They gave him Zaxby's. He's in the back of the police car. The video going around, and he like telling on on the people.
With Zaxby's.
Yes, he was telling on the people. He was like,
Not even, not
he
even Chick-fil-A.
he was basically like, if you need me to be a confident informant and stuff like that, just let me know or something like that. I'm like, I'm not that bad. But don't be telling me, don't do it in prison. Don't be telling me because I gotta tell, because I can't go to jail. Tell. no jail. Jail, cause no jail.
Not even for your hardcore friend.
Absolutely not. Best friend is right here. She knows exactly. I'm not telling her anything. We telling. We telling. We telling. We ain't going to. We're not built for jail or prison.
I mean, I'm not either, but I mean, some stuff. I mean, I'll hold it. I take it to the grave with me. I pray on it.
Yeah.
I'll be like in the
Then they be
forest.
using that against you in a court of law later on, talking about and she knew out, baby. No, you won't.
You're
Cause
right. You're right.
you trying to get out of trouble by telling on me, and I was trying to hold it down for you. Absolutely not.
You gonna rat me out for
Baby,
Zaxby's salad?
they ain't gotta give me nothing. Soon as they say jail, baby, what you want to know? What you want to know?
You telling it all?
All of it. What you want to know? They ain't gotta get. They gotta. They ain't gotta. They'll be like jail. Jamila. Blah blah blah. Da da. Da 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 da. Da. Telephone
She
number.
got a dog named Sonny.
This her Instagram.
Call her uncle. This is not.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
Oh
not.
my god. Well, I guess at this big old age of mine, I at this point, yeah, because I've been enjoying my freedom so far. Ain't no need to be fucking it up now.
Okay.
I'm just saying, ain't no need to messing up my good freedom now. So I mean, I'll go ahead and I'll put some money on your book, so I make sure you good.
Yeah, I just. But yeah, but I want to know. I hope there is a sequel to it,
Yeah,
because
it needs to be
it was unfinished, because like I said, it was just a knock on the door and we don't know what happened. Um,
because he was shook.
yeah, the wife was shook. His wife was like, "That's where you was at, right? That's what you were at. You were there. You were there. You had the wreck on da da da." So yeah, I think the movie is good. If you if you have seen it, let us know. If you haven't seen it, and go watch it, so you can see it in a little bit more detail. Would you
Mhm.
would your opinion change, knowing the fact that you had a pregnant spouse, and you already previously lost a baby with this spouse, but you also got DUIs, and
And you also that at the AA meetings. Don't
yeah,
forget that.
yeah, cause you out here, wrapping your cars around trees. Um, well, that's what happened. That's what happened.
Just knocking shit over willy nilly. Boom.
Okay.
Oh, bless it. But it was a good movie, so make sure y'all watch it.
Yes. The other movie that we watch is The Forge. Now, I don't know if this is true, but I feel like this is true, and I'm just gonna go with it. War Room. If you watch War Room,
Mm. Oh,
I'm
that was some years ago. I remember
yeah,
that.
I'm assuming it's the same people that made War Room made The
Mm.
Forge. Mostly because it had the same lady in it, and
The
it
lady
was
that
the
was in the
same
in the room with
grandmama. Yeah,
yeah, grandmama.
but that was the married lady too, the mama of the boy.
No, no, no. We're talking about the grandmama that was in there in the room praying
Yeah,
in the closet.
but I'm saying she was in it, but the mama was in. The mama is that, like, it's the wife from
Okay,
War
okay, okay.
Room. Yeah. Basically, this is a inspirational, spiritual. How do you classify this movie? Is it
Definitely in the Christian category.
yeah? Like,
Definitely spiritual, it's encouraging. Let's say that it's life changing. If you're, I think if you're, I wouldn't say even contemplating turning your life over to God, but if you're kind of maybe questioning whether God is real, and dealing with issues, then I would say, uh, this movie is for you. It was definitely a different, movie for me. Definitely like during the week. Um, it was good. Shout out to Courtney Nicole who played Tammy. I went to A&M with her. And she
oh,
also plays on House of Pain. Not House of Pain. Oh God, what is the Tyler Perry show? Not House of Pain. What's the other one?
Meet the
Uh,
Prince.
Assisted Living. Assisted Living. Assisted Living. Uh so it definitely was a different movie from what I'm used to. Uh Definitely doing the week. More of a Sunday type of movie for me.
Yeah.
Uh but it was definitely good. It's not, I would say, I wasn't expecting. Listen, I knew it was, to me, I thought the guy and that wife was gonna die in the plane crash. Why? I don't know. I just felt like it was just going too good. uh Everybody was all kumbaya and praying and all of that good stuff, and I was just like, this is really gonna test that young man's faith because they gonna die in a plane crash.
Whoa. You went there.
I just thought that. I mean, he was new to the Lord, so I was like, he done gave up his video game. His mama was stressing about, like, you need to be working. His daddy, like, up and left him. So I was like, he done got this good community of men, and he's reading the Bible more, and the guy at work, was taking him under his wing, and I was like, something gonna happen to him and that good wife. After he done gave little buddy the sword,
Yeah.
all of that stuff. But it was really good because it really showed community. I think it's what
Yeah.
it showed. You definitely need a community of people,
Hmm.
like-minded people, that will encourage you, but also to pray for you. Um, you know,
And need mentors and
yeah, definitely mentors.
brotherhood, like
Yeah,
men being uplifting and encouraging to each other.
which is different because again, you
Yeah.
really don't see that,
Mm-mm.
often in movies because they always portraying the men as always being low down, drug dealers, whatever, abusers, all of that
Now, don't
stuff.
get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He initially, he wasn't no drug dealer or anything like that, but he was a bum. He was acting like a true bum.
He was a bum in his own way. Uh, you
Like
know,
no, like irresponsible.
and
Um,
I think he was young, young video game player, just really like mama is just there helping him out, doing everything, and she wanted more for him,
yeah.
you know,
You
as
often have people that want more for you, surprisingly, than you want for yourself. And it's not
mm-hmm,
until you decide that, like, they see something in me, I need to see something in myself. Because
right,
that man also, the CEO, whatever he was, he
mm-hmm,
also saw something in him and wanted to help him. I
right.
think some of that had to do with the fact that that was his uncle's friend as well, or
Yeah,
not the
because the
uncle,
mom
because
said
I think
that.
the uncle had helped the man, or vice
Mm-hmm,
versa. Yeah,
yeah. And so I think it was really a good feel good movie.
yeah,
Uh, you know, it really again made you uh think like, how do I really, you need people like that in your life, that will hold you accountable. Again, will push you to do things that you typically wouldn't do. And then another thing too, I would say is the employees at the job.
Oh yeah.
And this makes a big difference. Is that if you have a supervisor that is really a good supervisor and that really supports you and want the best for you and appreciates the work that you do, you don't mind going the extra mile. Like
Exactly. And then
they,
he wanted to make sure that um the whole project of being able to help out the other,
mm-hmm,
the community service aspect of it, he wanted to make
right,
sure that they didn't lose any money
mm-hmm,
so they can be able to still do outreach.
right. So that in itself was good. So like I say, it's definitely a movie that I probably wouldn't have watched again during the week. I'm just saying. If we don't learn anything else about me and my movie watching and what I prefer to watch during the week, as in my profession, I'm always pouring into other folks. And I need to, when I come home, I need to watch foolishness. I don't need nothing tugging at my heartstrings. My heartstrings have been tugged at enough during the hours of 8 to 5. Therefore, like I said, this was different for me during the week. But it was good because I needed it. Again, we all need a little encouragement and a little push. And again, it was a good uh movie. And again, you need some praying folks. I mean, again,
Yeah.
because think about it. The mama, she had her praying
Whole
friends,
circle at the
her
beauty shop.
whole circle at the
At the
beauty
beauty
salon.
salon. Hmm.
Now, was her sister, that was her playing two roles, wasn't it?
I, I, they look slightly different. Let me
But
see.
they did look alike.
They looked alike, but they also look slightly different.
Okay. She could have a twin. Um, but then again, like I say, it really just shows what community is, and that we everybody needs somebody's, and needs that prayer. And then I like too how the young man kind of he went back to the coffee shop and apologized
Oh yeah.
to the owner for how he acted. And that man was like, have we met? And that's something that you don't see often. Like the lady was like, now that you don't see. So that was good. And then again, just how he, got back on track, went to school, and him and that young lady from the coffee shop, paths kind of crossed. So I thought it was good.
Now, see, I didn't think he was really being that. I didn't think he was really being that disrespectful or anything to the initially to when he came into the coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like they had some hostility toward him because of how his appearance and stuff like that.
And that's
Like,
why I say I think your appearance, people, and a lot of times people look at the outside and don't really necessarily know what a person is or what they can do. And so I think him being young, they thinking he was a thug. I think the man just kind of took it the wrong way.
and by the way, she does not have sisters apparently. She only has brothers, so that was her laying her.
Okay, look at her getting her double money. I ain't mad at her.
You said double money. But yeah, she
She was getting her double money.
I don't know if they gave a double.
They did. If I'm playing two people, you go give me two chicks.
But apparently her father is a preacher.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
So I would definitely recommend it, people. Watch, watch, watch. You need a
I,
little encouragement, a little uplifting. Watch it.
something that kind of shocked me about the movie though is the
What?
fact that um I thought the father, I actually thought the person that was showing up at the dock was going to be the father.
I now that I thought so too,
So,
because
and
I just knew.
I don't remember them amending any relationship or anything like that. And I thought that's what was going to happen.
Well, he
Um,
has said that he had sent him a letter.
yeah, and I think he finally called them. I think the father finally called them back,
He
but
did.
like
He
it
texted him
wasn't
back.
anything that was like amended on the show.
Right. No.
Yeah,
But, I did think like you say, when the order was being picked up, I was like, oh, okay, the daddy is gonna be the one that's gonna, be that one of the truck
yeah,
drivers or whatever. But again, I think, and that also they showed him that you really, you got this in you. You got being a leader, taking initiative is in you.
yeah,
Uh and so that's how I kind of, took it as when the other man showed up. I was like, oh,
yeah.
well, wasn't expecting that. But again, it just goes to show that teamwork makes the dream work. And I know that's
Hmm.
cliche, but again, you got to have dedicated people, that you work with, and you all have the same common goal, and that is to get something done. Uh, and
Some,
so I liked it.
something else. How he started, like I said, he did kind of start like as a bum. He wasn't really doing too much of anything. He was taking his mama car, just being disrespectful, just being overall
Mama
disrespectful.
was late getting her beauty supply stuff.
But I will say this, at the end of the movie, it's amazing how much somebody pouring into you, offering you mentorship, believing in you can help you with confidence. Because at the end of that movie, his confidence to even suggest, like, hey, because I think he was the one that suggested, like, let's have a
Mm-hmm.
deal for, more than 5 years and things
Five
like that.
years, yeah.
Yeah. So it's amazing how just having someone to pour into you can help you build confidence, can help you, just be better. So
It
I
was
say
good.
all that to say, if you're around anyone and they're giving you the confidence and they're giving you the mentorship, the support, whatever, and they're pouring into you, like, and you have the ability to pour into other people, do it.
Do it. Because
Do
you never know. Again, I think we said this few podcasts ago last year.
it.
Again, you never know what somebody's dealing with and struggling with, and sometimes they just need that extra push, that little
Yeah.
extra boost of confidence. So, definitely, watch it. I think it's definitely worthy of watching.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoyed it.
Now we about to talk about what's being all the buzz, baby. Been all the buzz.
Mm.
So if you haven't seen it, then I don't know where you been. Because and I want to get the real name out of it. So let me try to pull out the real name. So basically what has happened was there was this pastor at
Mm.
this church. And by the way, the church is True Vine Apostolic Church of Christ. This
Okay,
is
so they they
located
they
in Hampton, Virginia.
they
So
sanctified.
yeah, and filled with the Holy Ghost.
Mm.
So the preacher got in front of the church and basically said that this lady wanted to make a statement. She was an unwed mother. Well, she was a expecting mother that has not been married. And she got up in front of the congregation and she apologized to the entire church because that's what she was supposed to do, because that's what the pastor told her to do. And I don't know, every time I say pastor, I just crack up laughing because I don't know why. But then he proceeded to tell them that because she is not married, she doesn't deserve a baby shower, and he better not see any of his members at this baby shower because that's not what it's about. And even was like, mama or grandmama, whatever, talking about you can't be having no baby shower for the baby either because this you don't. Basically, he was saying like you don't deserve this. Now, I know someone that had to get up in front of the church and but they told me that it wasn't the full congregation, it was the preacher, the deacons and trustees, people like that. And um they didn't do it while they were pregnant, it was after they had the baby, but they couldn't go to the church until they did it. So they weren't allowed back into the house of the Lord, that everybody is welcome, until they went before the preacher, the deacon, and the trustees and asked for forgiveness to be let back in the church. And they had to do this 3 times until they said, we ain't gonna be doing this no more. And
Wait a minute. That person had to go 3 times before the church, or 3 separate times.
3 separate times.
So that's for the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, or what?
No, that was for 3 kids. And so after that, they was like, I ain't doing this no more.
After the first one, I would have said, you know what? Let me go to the church down the street, because at this point, I this that I was, and I feel like I feel like, me and my family, we talk about stuff all the time, and I feel like this has been a conversation that we've probably had before or whatever. And I think probably in the older churches, where the saints are more seasoned, uh, and the pastor's still alive, and they probably about 80, 90. I can see this probably happening. But so you mean to tell me the people said don't have no baby shower in the fellowship hall? Don't serve no meatballs, don't have no cake, don't buy no gift, no nothing.
And I'm
Is
at
that what you
the
tell?
place. But it sounded like he was trying to tell them it didn't have to be a baby shower at the church. He didn't want nobody at the baby shower. He didn't want the babies to have a baby shower at all. Now, I thought kids were a blessing. I thought babies were a blessing.
That part?
So the baby can't get no diapers because the mama ain't. I'm
I
like,
can't get no meatballs and
no,
no cake.
no sub sandwiches either. You can't get nothing.
I
You
can't get no rotel dip or
the baby,
nothing.
the baby can't be in the baby daddy can't be in the Burberry. None of that.
None of
None of
that.
that can happen.
No gender reveal, no nothing.
Oh, my best friend said
Oh,
she was sat down from the choir when she got pregnant. Now they will. They I have been told that people will set you down though, like and but I'm just saying that's.
do that,
I think. First of all, let me just say this: knowing the person that I am, and me and the pastor would have had some problems. Cause baby, I better not know nothing about you as a pastor. Nothing.
because baby, if I'm sitting down, everybody sitting down in this bad boy. From
Because
the top to the bottom. You hear me?
because this is how my speech will go. Well, also let me just say, let me just not scratch that off. First of all, I personally never wanted to have no child unless I was married. So let me just say that. However, if I was in this predicament and the pastor told me that I had to go before the church and I know anything about the pastor, hello saints.
Not
I
even have no saints. Uh, hey,
I was told that I needed to ask for forgiveness from the church. I don't understand why I didn't have to ask for forgiveness from the Lord because that's who I need to be speaking to. But let me talk to y'all. that has no control over me.
Has not now deed, title,
Okay,
key to heaven.
exactly. And I say now I was because I'm listen because one thing about me, if I don't want to apologize, I'm not apologizing. How you think I'm gonna apologize? I will say I was told to do this, not that I am sorry, not that forgive me. I was told to do this, therefore I'm doing this. And if I know anything, he used to drink on my cousin's house and got a lot. Baby, I'm telling it. I'm telling
I,
it all. By
I,
I'll be one of them situations where the deacons try to come take my mic away because I'm telling it.
they
And,
gonna be like this.
and Deacon Harold, while you over there talking and smirking, don't let me know nothing about you either.
Babe, I'm running all down. I don't even know if I'm gonna start from the pulpit down to the usher board and the deacon board and the sister board. But I'm gonna say while I'm up here, brother Brown, come on up here, cause you was
Okay.
just at that. You was just at Sister Ruben house last night.
And be like, it's strange that there's two Marcus Jacksons.
That what they say, y'all cuz.
Granddaddy, ain't that right? Ain't that right, Deacon? Ain't that right, Deacon?
Baby, we all go. Let me tell you, if I'm getting up there, baby, everybody go. We all go sit up. We gonna be in here like revival all night long.
Okay, we gonna be all lined up repenting. Come on, come on. Let, us discuss. And then let me tell you what this person also told me. This person told me that, like I said, it wasn't in front of the whole congregation. This real life situation. It wasn't in front
Mm-hmm.
of the whole congregation, but it was several people that were unwed mothers, and they all had to show up this particular day, to go ask for permission, forgiveness from the people,
Which people?
from the unwed people. They was trying to ask for forgiveness to the deacons and all that stuff. So like all the unwed mothers had to do it at the same time. Disrespectful. Baby. Mm. What a man.
I'm telling everybody.
I had to ask. I said, so what a man? Was the men invited? Did they have to come and repent? And they
Let me
said
tell you.
absolutely not.
Oh, we all repent. Let me tell you. If I'm standing down there in front of that good table that say this is not for my body or whatever it say down in the front,
In remembrance of me.
did that and where they put the communion at,
Yep.
baby. We and if I got to sit in that good chair that they pull from the pulpit and sit at this day and age, uh-uh. Nope. I'm telling it all. And what I don't finish on that microphone in the church, I'm putting it on Facebook because everybody in the church on Facebook. And don't let me have the church directory. And they got email addresses in there. Telling it all.
My best friend said he looked like he was kind of one of the old perverted pastors. And then she said, trying to take the mic while you're running away. Still telling, baby, my voice is loud. I don't even need no microphone. What?
Everybody can get it. From the motherboard to the deacon to the trustee, the church secretary can get it too if I know her business.
I
Everybody can get it.
everybody mad. Anything, if I know anything, I'm telling it that day.
We all going down.
We already established I'm gonna tell if to not go to jail. I'm telling if you make me do this, because that's disrespectful. Because again, why am I even asking these people in this church? Why? That's between me and the good Lord, to be honest.
True.
Why am I talking to these people at the church? I don't care if you forgive me or not. You may not even like me. You might be the devil himself. Shoot, you might be the person that got me pregnant.
I'm telling it all. And it, I would say, yeah. Me and him so and so used to hang out. You know he hang out down there at the juke joint down there selling that moonshine. I'm telling it all. You ain't gonna come up in this bad boy want to sing hymnals on Sundays and read
Okay.
scriptures and devotion. Uh-uh.
We'll be a divided church, baby. Ain't no church at all. And before anybody say, "Oh my goodness, there's proper order and proper decorum when in the church," no, because
Negative.
you gonna disrespect the house of the Lord, then baby, let it all burn.
Like
Because
Ursha say, let it burn.
because
I need
again,
that too.
the congregation has no authority over me. So why would I be sitting out here trying to apologize to people that and who's to say Susan May ain't over here having abortions? Do she need to come repent for that? No, because you don't
Who,
know anything about it. Because she went and go live with Aunt Susie, and so therefore you didn't even know. Mm-mm.
who's to say Sister Lucille running around there with loose booty goose before she got down there to be deaconess? Right? Fixing them communion cups. Pouring that good wine. She was a freak.
Exactly. The baby might be the deacon, and here I am. I'm the one being called out. No, absolutely not. Again,
It's
my apology is gonna sound like I was told to do this.
going that bad boy like
Now,
Tupac. First off,
a real apology would be like, I did such and such. My actions were incorrect. Da 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 da. But don't be. First of all, that's embarrassing.
facts. I'm going in that bad boy like Tupac. First off, fuck you and
Okay.
that click you claim.
I don't know. I feel like I feel like I need to be some DMX or something.
I'm going in there like what was that? 3 6 Mafia sipping on some sister. Everybody they was like, don't suck ass with it. That's me. Cause you ain't. I'm the nope. Nope. And not in this day and age. Now maybe 40 years ago, I probably would have done it. Cause I wouldn't. I probably would have done it then.
Different.
But now,
That's why the person that's why they left the church. They said they ain't about to do that no more.
I'm
They ain't
why?
about to do that no
Because
more.
this is the thing. Everybody sins and falls short of the glory of God. That's everybody.
Oh,
No
exactly.
sin is greater than the next sin. So therefore, if I decide I'm because somebody having a baby out of wedlock is no greater sin than somebody drinking,
Or you
smoking.
just regular fornicating and not having no kids. And
So
then do not be out here being an adulteress or an adulterer out here talking about your stuff is literally a commandment. Leave me out of this.
that's what I'm
Le-
saying. You're not gonna sit here
Leave
and have me
leave me in
confessing
my soon to be child out of this.
and give me a baby shower. We registered at the Target, and what used to be Babies R Us, but it ain't there no more. So we going with Target and Walmart. Run me my gift.
You can do
You can go to
Amazon too.
Carter's, Oshkosh, Bagash, or wherever. But I'll see y'all at the baby shower.
You can do Amazon too.
That part.
They got a registry.
Mother Ruth,
JC
let me get
Penney.
that pound cake.
JC Penney's got a registry.
You can register Walmart. I don't care. You gonna give me my baby a gift. If I'm sitting down here, if I'm sitting down here confessing my sins and my transgressions, everybody better give me a gift.
Okay, and like I don't know if it's because of the church that it is ap- apostolic. Was that what I said?
Yeah. Whatever it is, it's just okay. At the end of the day, it's God. and we all serving the same God. So run me my gift, and I'll see you at the baby shower. Half of y'all right here seeing it anyway. You're seeing it right there because you probably ain't paying attention to what's going on, trying to figure out is them greens ready and what you fit to cook. So you ain't even done what you needed to do. Run me my gift.
And I just personally think that's too much of a distraction anyway at the church by telling somebody to do it because again, it's so embarrassing and all this stuff because especially if you already don't know who the person boyfriend is, now they all gossiping. It's probably Larry's, it's probably Charlie's, it's probably they doing too much. I feel
No,
like they gonna be doing too much at it.
they already being nosy. They done gossip about this beforehand. So why am you bringing me up to the front when y'all done already discussed this? So if you done discussed this, how about you come up for gossiping, and then I'll come on down here and confess my good sin to King Jesus, which I probably already done anyway. When I found out I was pregnant, I'm like, Lord, I'm sorry.
Well, I think there was a lot of other steps you could have took before that one. Like,
But the thing is, Lord, I'm here. Help me out. Help your daughter out, Lord, because I didn't mean to do that or whatever. So no, I'm not. This is the thing. I think there are, and that is the reason why a lot of people do not like to go to church.
I
Is
think there's,
because,
I think there's several reasons why people don't like to, but
but
I
that,
think
but
there's one. Yeah,
but that is one of them.
because
Because it's
you be embarrassing people
like, why?
for
Why
the
you
sins
embarrassing folks?
that you deem inappropriate and the sins you deem extra wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Again, meanwhile, they been shacking up the whole time and you ain't said none of these other people. They probably on the deacon board in the choir. They ain't sending them down.
Trustee board.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Around here selling lottery tickets, doing bootleg lotteries, because they of a certain age bracket where they run around here selling tickets, tip tickets, and all of that carrying on gambling. Don't no, because you're not gonna sit here and again and embarrass me and parade me up here in the front. This ain't Jerry Springer. No, the fuck, no. Mm-mm. No. And again, that's why there are some people that don't like pastors,
Yeah.
that don't like to go into churches
Mm-hmm. Because they feel
because of
because they feel judged, and this is the ultimate judgment of you. Again, who are these people in this congregation that I need to repent to? The only person I need to repent to is the good Lord. I don't need to repent to Susie May. I don't care.
I don't need to
She
repent
got
to
a Jezebel spirit anyway.
I don't need to repent to Lucille, Ruthie, Johnny Mae,
I'm laughing
Emma.
because my mama has a church member named Lucille. So the fact that you keep on
I don't need to just because that's who at these churches that at that church that's what the mothers are. Them mothers' name is Mabel, Lucille,
Ethel May.
Ethel, Johnny, Emma.
First of all,
That's what
you is literally naming some of the people in my mama's church.
in my own family. Every old person. That's who they're at that, and the men in the church name is gonna be uh uh with Bob, Charlie, Bobby, Bubba, Fred. You just think about it. Them is the thing. They have forgot that they used to do bootleg shit.
That part.
And so now they done found the Lord, and now they want to sit here and flip that Bible front to back, back to front, and in the middle, twist it up and tangle up and tie it up. When they done did the same stuff. So now
Okay.
they want to sit there and parade me up there. No. First of all, I'm already gonna be late anyway for church. So you think I'm gonna be on time for you to put me in the front to tell me? No.
Do you think you would say anything if you went what if you went to a church? Not saying it's your church, but what if you went to a church and that it happened? What would you think you'll do? You would just
If
sit
I
there.
went to the church and I saw them pulling somebody young up to the front,
Yeah.
baby, it would take all I had not to politely go up there and whisper in that baby girl ear and say, "Honey, come on here. Let me help you find another church because this is not the way to go, baby. Your sins are forgiven. We done tossed them in the sea of forgiveness. You pregnant now? But we come
Like
on,
I stopped going to personally. I stopped going to the church because one of the this was in Chattanooga. The preacher was like, um, if the kid got to go to the bathroom, I think this was in Chattanooga. It could have been here. If the kid got to go to the bathroom, y'all need to just wait until service is over. I said, not going back. Absolutely not. Not going back.
no, no.
I can't do stuff like that because again, that's what I'm saying. That's a distraction for me because why we pointing out particular person? We supposed to be
Right.
going to church to praise the Lord, to hear the word. Like there's a lot of reasons we supposed to be going to the church, and calling Sister Johnny May out because she pregnant is not what I
No.
came to the church for.
Because you know
Cause
what?
now I'm embarrassed for that person, and I don't even get embarrassed either. But I be like, I start looking around, and I probably be like, I'm going. I can't sit here.
I would, because you know what? I wouldn't even leave. I would stay there because I want to see it all. And then once it's over with, I'm going to politely ease my way down there to that front. And I'm going to tell baby girl, baby, you are loved. I have to go down there and do a whole Ayana Vans and fix my life down there on her. Because that's, let me think about it. That is shameful.
Yeah,
You are out in front. So that means all your, because you probably already feel like shit anyway
control.
because you done got pregnant, which you probably didn't want to do because you,
And then she pregnant, so she probably hormonal and all of this stuff.
and no, she probably pregnant by somebody she really don't damn like. So before we even get to hormonal, she probably pregnant with somebody she don't like. For real. So now she knows she got to deal with this nigga for 18 years solid. And then now you gonna bring me up to the front and embarrass me because no. And at this day and age, that means her mama is my age.
Let me speaking of mama. Speaking of mama, let me
Mm.
see if I can find this.
And see, and then, but because I'd have been done got home and I'd have cussed her out and told her, now how you gonna let them embarrass me like that in front of the church when you that back done had babies, all your brothers, all my brothers and sisters out of wedlock. Was you down there? How did that make you feel?
It says to everyone that's concerned, we greatly appreciate it. However, I do want you to know that you all are interpreting my peace. I'm sorry, interrupting my peace, and it's causing more damage than good. You are showing up, disrupting my church, my belief, and disrespecting my pastor. I am where I want to be and where I choose to be. We were not forced or manipulated to stand before the congregation. My daughter willingly approached the congregation and was welcomed and embraced with open arms. I stand on what I've been taught, and I'm raising my daughter to do the same. I stand with my pastor, is what D. Miles said. Again, she said that's her daughter.
Okay, so and see, this is why you have to be careful of what's all on the internet, because the thing is, somebody back there in the auto visual department back there uploaded this.
Well, the thing about it is, so okay, because we know I'm nosy. Let's just face it. Um, I clicked on the church. Apparently, they do the services available on Facebook. So, like, they have a link. They have it. My church does it as well. I watch it on YouTube, but they do have it on Facebook. So that's where this came from. Apparently,
Okay, so again, this is why you have to be careful. What we doing now, we know it's gonna be on the internet. We know it's already on there. But again, don't be mad when the people come and criticize you because you done put your daughter out there on Front Street
yeah.
and let her be out there in front. And now the people are defending her and saying that's not right. Why would you make her do that? And now we interrupting your piece. You interrupting our damn piece because now we discussing this.
But
Shit.
shout out to you for giving us this content because we needed it for the podcast.
Thank you. So shout out to you
So we
and your
thank
church.
you.
So baby girl, if you looking and listening, you are loved. Just know everybody in that church has sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. So
Hmm.
you good. Ask when you and if you have a baby shower, let me know. If you close by, I'll come by.
I can do a little pamper,
I can do.
little
I
wax.
send you. I can send you a box of Huggies. Cause why? You gonna need it. Get at
I'm
me.
like, why are they saying like the kid can't get a baby shower? The kid can't get no gift. They can't get no pamper. Now she gotta be out here. She already ain't got no. She already ain't got no man apparently, and now she gotta be out here buying her own diapers because she can't get the free ones from the baby shower.
Can't even use the
So
fellowship
now she
hall.
extra struggling.
Can't even can't even go to the fellowship hall. Now she got to go to the community center and pay a $500 deposit. Oh, see, you hear me? First, boy, I tell you the truth. Them church folk know they something else. Baby girl, you loved. Hit us up. Me, me and Kimberly got you for a box of diapers. Wipes.
We sure do.
We got you.
And if you want to know how to reach us, it's reallifeishfriends at gmail.com.
We got
And,
you.
and that telephone number is 615-475-8152. Now,
Reach out
also,
to us.
don't forget to be out here, subscribe to the podcast as well, man.
That part.
Do
We
that.
we here for you, baby girl. We here. Don't worry about it. You need to find you a good, loving church home that you don't feel loved and secure now. We can help you with that too. We'll find you. Let me tell you,
Okay,
because
because my church is available on YouTube. And exactly, my friend said we got the wipes. Okay, if you reach out for us for real, we will have you a virtual. We will have you a virtual baby shower,
what you said,
baby.
baby. Don't worry. We got you. I can pull a friend or two and get you some baby, them little rattlers or whatever.
If you reach out to us, Miss Ma'am,
Baby
sister,
girl,
sister,
we got you.
we got
We
you
got you some wipes. We got you some diapers. We got you some onesie. Hey, and if we need to find us somebody that make a pound cake, baby, we got you.
what is your obsession with pound cake? I
I don't
ain't never
know.
heard nobody be like, "Let me go to the baby shower for a pound cake." No, no. I don't
Well,
even know they be having pound cakes at the baby shower. That seemed like a Sunday church covered in a plastic wrap. like situation. Like I
And
don't
that
feel like
play.
it's a baby shower situation.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Power Caper when they be at the funerals. How they put it in the little container, or they put it in that little plate. Let me take that back. Rewind. We got you for a baby shower cake. We'll go to Publix if there's a Publix Kroger's in your area.
We got you. Real Life is Friends podcast got you.
We
If
got you, baby
you
girl.
reach
We'll
out,
help you out.
if you reach out to us, we got you.
We got you. Right, man. We'll get you what you need. You hear me?
We will have a we'll have a virtual baby shower.
That is.
We got
That is. We'll have one. Tell us where you registered at. Damn them folks at the church. They acting like they all holy and sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost. Girl,
because
give us some
whether or not you married or not, that baby gonna need some diapers
and wipes and oranges and burp
and
cloths.
some bottles, some blanket,
That part.
some washcloths,
That part. Johnson and Johnson
some
baby wash.
Johnson and Johnson.
Hey, no baby shower complete, baby. There's somebody come in there with a Johnson and Johnson baby gift shower. Okay.
Okay,
The whole setup.
you know they have the vino ones as well now too.
Well, we'll get her that too. Whatever she need. Don't worry. But we will put our resources together, baby.
We have a whole care package.
What you said. Baby, P.O. box,
And
church box, whoever
and
box.
knowing me and Mila, you just gotta go pick it up from Target.
That it, baby, place the order right now. Then let me know when you're on the way so I can hit on my way to Target. Boop, boop. That's how I sound when you pull up to Target. Boop, boop. We got you. We got you, baby girl. Need not worry.
Well, we hope you all have been enjoying our first episode of 2025. And we
Yes.
haven't forgot the fact that we supposed to do a shout out. And I am doing the shout out for the late President Jimmy Carter.
That's right.
I think he passed away right after
What?
we
Christmas. It's after Christmas, I think.
okay. So he passed away right after we stopped going live.
Yeah.
So I want to shout out that, and also another reason why I want to shout out him is because of the simple fact that he participated with Habitat for Humanity. He was not the
Oh,
founder or
yeah.
anything, but him and Rosalind used to participate with Habitat for Humanity, and they used to help build houses. And each time they would help build houses, they would do some kind of project for each house, kind of like I don't know what it's called. So
A meet
it's
and greet.
no, not like something special for each house.
Oh,
Like
okay.
yeah. So and I believe you went to the concert with me, right?
I didn't do that because that was at our old job, right?
No. That was at the other job that I had that we didn't have together. But I felt like you went to the concert. So we went. I went. I know I went to the concert. Maybe I didn't go with you. Maybe I went by myself.
Mm-mm.
So went to the concert.
Oh,
They
was it at the Ryman?
yeah, the Ryman.
No, we didn't go to that one together. We
Okay.
went to another one together at the
Okay.
Ryman.
With Kelly. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
So they had the concert. I can't remember exactly who all played, but this is around the time that Jimmy Carter ended up with the black eye.
Hmm.
And then later on, I went to obviously the build with the Habitat for Humanity. And I also went to, they had a luncheon that same day where I met Garth Brooks and
Hmm.
Trisha Yearwood. Well,
Really?
by me, I mean like they walked past me. Same thing. Uh, that's when I was trying to get the Secret Service attention to try to ask them questions, and they was really ignoring me, and that's all good because that's
It wasn't the Secret Service that was carrying this casket, was it? Because they was a little old.
no. The funeral ain't happened. Well, the other funeral, whatever.
Yeah,
But
not the main one, but
yeah,
they, okay.
but the Secret Service was there, and I was trying to get their attention because they were dressed in plain clothes, and but I knew it was Secret Service because they had the little, the little telephone extended cord in there. Um, but I like Habitat for Humanity. So if anyone has the ability to ever help someone build a house, and it's a whole process that they have to go through to for Habitat for Humanity. They also have to
Mhm.
have so many hours. They have to make sure the
Have to
credit
help
and
build,
everything.
right?
Yeah, they have to help build their house or help build in the community and stuff like that. They also have to have like good credit, so they get like credit, um what's the thing, financial counseling, that's the word. They get
Oh, really?
financial counseling.
Okay.
Yeah, they get financial counseling. um from my understanding, if I remember correctly, they pay um cost, so they don't have any interest or anything like that that they
Oh,
pay.
really?
Yeah, so
Because I
all
know they had a lady on the news from that bill that you went to. What was that night?
that was
No,
2019. Yes,
was it
2019.
19?
Mm-hmm.
They had her on the news talking about the bill, and I remember you being there
Yeah.
or saying that you had went to that.
So, Habitat for Humanity is definitely a great cause. So, I know MLK Day is coming up. If there's any way, which is also a day of service, maybe getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I want this to all work together. So, if you are in the area of a Habitat Humanity build, and on your day of service, which is MLK Day, and you have the ability to do it, I say that in memory of former President Jimmy Carter, I believe that you should go out there and help out with Habitat for Humanity, because that was a cause that was near and dear to him. And Rosalind is not
Hmm.
Rosalind, as people say, it's Rosalind.
Because I bet been calling her
Carter.
Rosalind.
Apparently, it's Rosalind. I didn't know it until I went there at the ride, and they was like Rose. I mean, Rosalind, and I said, oh, because I would have been calling her the wrong thing, because I would have been calling her Rosalind as well. Um, but yeah, but Jimmy Carter had his 100th birthday, I believe, in October. So he was
And he
able,
wanted to live long enough to cast his vote for Kamala.
yeah. So Georgia, Georgia boy raised
R.I.P.
up to be the president. So rest in peace to Jimmy
A
Carter. I
big
believe the ninth is when they're having the
the
big
funeral.
White House ceremony, the
Oh,
like the official ceremony. I believe
okay,
it's
because he's going to be buried in White Plains, right, with his wife, right? I think I read that somewhere, or they
mm,
said it.
I
I
know.
don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's going to be buried in D.C. I think that they said it was somewhere in either White Plains or wherever it is, because they had picked out a spot that they wanted to be in near a tree or something. So I think that's where they're going to be buried at.
Mm. And he was also the oldest living former U.S. president, because, like I said, he was 100 years
Yeah,
old.
because and I had this conversation. I was talking to my neighbor about it, and I was like, "Have we really in our lifetime seen? I had a president to die in our lifetime, but I forgot about George H. Bush, who died in 16 or 17, maybe. Daddy Bush.
Oh, okay, okay. I was like 16 or 1700. That man went alive. Baby, listen, that's what I was thinking. Whew.
Goodbye.
I was like, so,
Good night, people.
but his body is currently lying in state at the U.S. Capitol. So.
Make your way to the Capitol if you got time.
And the cemetery, not the cemetery, the funeral will be at. Yeah,
Oh,
Reagan was
Reagan.
old. I don't know exactly how old Reagan, but yeah, Reagan. He
Yeah,
he, he was.
I forgot it, but I was young, I guess, when Reagan died.
No,
So the only ones I
I don't. I don't think it's been. When did he die?
Reagan been dead. I know. I had wow.
But anyway, we is not talking about Ronald Reagan. We is talking about.
See, even in death, we can't even take
No,
it.
he died in 2004. You was very much. He died in 2004. So
Reagan,
she's right. Yeah.
running
He
right.
he was and I wasn't saying that to you, but I wasn't saying that to you, best friend. I was saying that to her talking about some Ronald Reagan something. Not to you, friend, for pointing out that Ronald
Hey,
Reagan
wait
died.
a minute. He died in 2004.
Yeah, he died on June 5th, 2004.
How old was he?
So you was very much alive.
I was alive.
He was born in 1911. So he
Ah, wow.
oh, this person said during their lifetime, Nixon, Ford, Bush, Carter, Reagan, and Johnson.
Oh my.
But yeah,
Hmm.
Reagan died in 2004.
Re- Honestly, I do not remember what. I mean, I
And
was
he died
fresh
in
out.
93. He died in 93. I know he had to be old.
He was 93 when he died.
Mm-hmm. Because his birthday was in February.
Well, I'll be James Brown. Hmm. Did not know that. Okay, so I'm okay. I'm hmm. So Reagan, Bush, and Carter. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Did not realize that.
Now I'm trying to figure out when Nixon died.
Nixon had to been in the 80s, I'm sure.
No, it was 94. You is so off by these years.
Nixon,
Yeah.
the man that
1994.
was with the White House tap,
Watergate. Watergate thing or something.
Watergate. He died when?
1994.
Blessed be the fruit. I was. Hmm. When did Ford die? Then
2006.
let me rephrase that. Presidents that died that I can remember.
It was not after Reagan.
Wow.
Because, like I said, I knew Reagan was pretty old.
Well,
Oh,
I
he also was 93 years old, apparently, when he died, too.
I did, clearly I was not paying attention to the news in '94. Now, if you and now I can tell you, he died in '94, '95, and Biggie Smalls and Tupac. But I can tell you that.
Now, I will have to ask this. Who is Johnson so I can put in the first name?
Oh, that's Lyndon. Is it Lyndon B. Johnson? I think Lyndon B. Johnson. Clearly, we got to do better with our presidents because really the only ones we know right now is Obama and Biden.
No, Clinton. I know
Oh, Clinton.
presidents.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I think it's Lyndon B. Johnson.
and Johnson died. Okay, he died in 1973.
Okay, so I
So that's
don't
before.
remember him.
Yeah, that's before you.
I was I wasn't born then. Okay, so in our lifetime, then we had Nixon, Ford, Bush, Carter, and Reagan.
First of all,
Well,
I had no idea about Nixon. I had no idea about Ford. So I'm just gonna be honest,
I
because I just knew they was not alive when I was born. I'm so sorry.
R.I.P. 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 Just killed the club, got patrol in the cup.
But yes, like I said, my shout out the late president. Jimmy Carter. Go out there, help in his honor and Rosalind honor. Go out there if you can volunteer for Habitat for Humanity, or if you know someone that wants to be able to own a home, let them know that Habitat for Humanity is an option. Um, and there's a process for that. So that is a shout out. We're hoping to have a great 2025. Like I said, please get your friends to subscribe to us, follow
Yeah.
us on the Instagram at Real Lifeish Friends. Is it podcast on Instagram?
Think it's just real life
Life
friends.
is
Real
Real
life
Lifeish
friends is.
Friends. Okay.
Yeah, real life is friends on IG.
And I know on Facebook it's Kimberly Mila. Cause Facebook be Facebook, and Facebook wouldn't let me put a name. I can probably change it now, but it wouldn't let me put like the podcast name at first. It said it said that was not a real name, and I was like, "It's a real podcast name, not a real person name, but
They
it's a real
hating on us.
podcast name." And yeah,
What's
don't
his What's the guy
follow
name? Mark Zuck. What's his
Zuckerberg.
name? Zuckerberg.
Okay,
What's his name? What the boy name is?
it's Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark, you hating on us?
But this has been a wrap for the first episode of 2025 for Real Life-ish Friends podcast. This is your girl, Kimberly.
And I'm Mila. This was fun.
Peace out.
Peace out.